With 120 stars, each of them are going to drastically range in difficulty, so today we're going to rank every star from easiest to hardest. We will not be implementing speedrun strats as that would alter the results in unintentional ways, so all stars are based only off the intended way to complete them. So with that said, let's get her ranked. 120, Toad in the basement. You talk to Toad for about 3 seconds and then he gives you a star. Easy peasy squeezy queasy breezy. 119, Toad on the second floor. It's the same thing except you need slightly more stars to talk to this Toad. 118, Toad on the third floor. The same thing again, but you need even more stars. I know, shocking revelation. 117, Aquarium Red Coins. Swim around and nab the red coins so the star will spawn at the bottom of the tank. 116, Peach's Slide. Go down a slide and win yourself a star. You could technically fall off, but who would do that? 115, Slip Slidin' Away. This is Peach's Slide except the path is different and there's less railings for difficulty. Or you can just take the shortcut like the real champ you are. 114, 8 coin puzzle with 15 pieces. A Bowser puzzle slowly shuffles around and you simply grab the red coins. 113, Treasure of the Ocean Cave. You'll enter a cave and touch 4 treasure chests in the right order. It takes a little time to do this, but it's painless. 112, In the Deep Freeze. While this block of ice might seem intimidating, the pathway is extremely simple and requires just a couple of jumps to get to the star. 111, Collect the Caps. After a boring swim, you simply grab the Vanish Metal Cap and make your way towards the cage star. 110, Chest in the Current. This is similar to the chest star from before, but slightly harder because the chests are more spread out and you have to worry about the whirlpool. 109, Secret of the Haunted Books. The hardest part of this is remembering which door this room is in. Afterwards, there's some books that try to attack you, then you hit books into a shelf and you got it. 108, Watch for Rolling Rocks. While the clue is completely useless, you just run past the giant rocks and wall jump up to the star from behind. 107, Shoot to the Island in the Sky. Talk to a pink Bob-Omb and launch yourself into the air. You can use either of these 2 cannons, both methods will do the trick. 106, Footrace with Koopa the Quick. Challenge Koopa to a race, and trust me, losing isn't even an option. You're given an immense amount of time to just goof off and mess up. 105, Shoot into the Wild Blue. After opening the cannon, you have to shoot at this brown pillar and simply drop down to nab the star. 104, Pluck the Piranha Flower. Explain to me how punching plants is considered plucking. Yeah, it isn't, but it still works. 103, Chip off Whomp's block. Climb up the fortress and find a King Whomp. He'll try to body slam you, but you just run around and ground pound the wide lad to finish him up. 102, Big Bob-Omb on the summit. Talk to the King Bababadabadab, then throw the bowling ball 3 times to score an epic win. It takes a tiny bit of practice to throw him, but not much. 101, to the top of the fortress. It's like the previous Whomp fight, but instead climb this tower, which is slightly harder to do. 100, Chill with the Bully. If you call pushing a bully into an ice lake as chilling, then I don't want to be friends with Mario. Just saying. 99, Boil the Big Bully. It's the same thing, but it takes longer to get to this bully. 98, Bully the Bullies. And this is the same too, except you'll defeat 3 smaller bullies first, which isn't hard if you tackle them one at a time. 97, Behind Chain Chomp's Gate. By ground pounding this pole, you free the Chain Chomp and he miraculously runs into the cage and obliterates it. Lucky you! 96, Shocking Arrow Lifts. It's shocking that by standing on these lifts, you'll move certain directions and eventually make your way to the box star. While that is the intended way, anybody with little to no skill level would realize you can just long jump across. 95, Board Bowser's Sub. Swim to the other end of this dock and hit a switch to hop aboard the sub. 94, Get a Hand. Just climb up the level a bit and wait for this minute hand, then you stand on it and jump at the star when you make your way around. 93, Swimming Beast in the Cavern. I wouldn't call this friendly looking Lapras a beast, but by ground pounding his back, he'll lower his head in suffering so you can traverse your way to the star in the middle. 92, Go on a Ghost Hunt. Punch some ghosts on the bottom floor of the house and fight the big one right after. You can fall in some places here, but if you're careful you'll be fine. 91, Peach's Slide under 21 seconds. It's the slide, but you have to go really fast to get this secret star. It takes a bit of time to figure out how to do this well, but it's not too bad. 90, Ride Big Boo's Merry-Go-Round. The basement has a spoopy room with Boo's coming out of a painting. It's just like the first star, but slightly harder since the floor spins. 89, the tip top of the huge island. Just climb up the island. The camera gets a little funky across the bridge, but otherwise it's a cakewalk. 88, blast away the wall. The clue is horrible, but all you do is shoot at this corner of the wall to reveal a star, then run up and grab it. 87, blast to the stone pillar. It's somewhat similar to blast away the wall, except you shoot at the top of this pole and jump on the tiny piece of land. 86, stop time for red coins. Yeah, a tick-tock clock star near the top of this list is weird, but all you do is stop time and climb up these platforms, and every red coin is in the same area. 85, MIPS the first time. Now yes, catching the bunny can be tricky at first, but then you realize there's a couple spots where you can corner MIPS and it's nothing to sweat over. 84, MIPS the second time. The same as the first bunny, but you need more stars to see him because he's a greedy star digger. 83, fall onto the caged island. Wake up this poor sleeping owl, then grab his feet so he soars high into the air to kill you. But don't let that happen to you and just grab this star in the cage. Jumping off them feels a little weird, but ground pounding and using Mario's shadow helps a lot. 82, in the talons of the big bird. Klepto has your star, so go in a pillar and knock it out of his hands. It's annoying trying to hit him sometimes, but that's about it. 81, mysterious mountainside. After climbing up this mountain, jump into the wall and now you're inside a slide level. This slide is the hardest one in the game, but that's not saying much as you can take your time and not have much troubles. 80, through the jet stream. As the name implies, you swim through the jet stream and 5 water rings for the star to activate it. Then simply grab the metal cap and nab your goodie. 79, navigating the toxic maze. This maze sure is hazy, but jumping to this alcove leads to a door with a star. 78, Mario wings to the sky. With Wing Mario, grab the 5 middle coins through the coin rings. This one can be annoying since a couple coins are high up, but you can retry as many times as you need to without consequences. 77, Snowman's lost his head. Find this tiny snowball and guide it down the hill to the big snowball to make this Insta-Snowfella. You do need to move pretty swiftly or the snowball will go off track. 76, the Mana Ray's reward. A Mana Ray spews water rings, so swim through them 5 times to make the star spawn. If you don't know how to swim well, it can be challenging to swim through these rings consistently. 75, shining atop the pyramid. You just take these walkways up the pyramid until you reach the star. The paths get thinner and thinner, but with patience, it's simple enough. 74, Metal Cap Red Coins. Simply grab the reds for a star. The water does rush fast, and the level design is narrow, so you're gonna need the metal cap at all times. 73, Plunder in the Sunken Ship. By luring this eel out of the window, you can go inside and dig for buried treasure. Touch these chests in the right order to make the water sink, then climb up above to seal yourself a star. 72, can the eel come out to play? If you enjoyed teasing that giant eel before, you do so again, except this bruh has a star on its tail. By simply floating near him, you can grab the star before he starts swimming around the bay. 71, through the jet stream. Run into the cave to grab the metal cap and quickly run back to the jet stream to nab the star. The timer isn't too tight as long as you move quickly at the beginning. 70, Metalhead Mario can move. This is similar to the one in JRB, but the timer is a bit tighter, so you need to move heckin' quick to be set. 69, wall kicks will work. There's like 5 ways to do this, but the intended way is surprisingly the hardest method. You talk to this pink Bob-Omb on this tiny island, go through the cannon and land on the tree, and finally make your way up the wall to grab the star. 68, top of the town. This one requires you to climb up several platforms, walk across this bridge, avoid some amps in the fire, and finally get the star. It is quite a climb, but messing up doesn't penalize you. 67, the big house in the sky. You move across a couple carpets and basically do nothing until you get all the way to the top, besides jumping over a few platforms here and there. 66, cruiser crossing the rainbow. This is the same process as the big house, but the obstacles you have to jump over are slightly more challenging, and the star is on the tip of a ship. 65, somewhere over the rainbow. You go back to the ship, but you have to talk to this pink Bob-Omb first so you can shoot to this random island and get your prize. Plus there's a Chuckia that's just hanging out, all alone. Oh, what a poor guy. 64, big penguin race. You go down the slide again, except you race a big chunky penguin, and this guy knows how to catch some tail. If you aren't hauling, he'll lap right past you. 63, Lil Penguin Lost. Find the baby penguin and make your way to the very bottom. There's a lot of things that get in your way, like these jumping snowman, but at least you're not as irresponsible as the mama penguin that lost her own kid. 62, roll into the cage. You climb up tick-tock clock for a hot second and find a star inside a cage with a huge opening. You know what to do now. 61, make Wiggler squirm. You grab pound the top of this tiny island to make some water drain, then switch to the huge island and fight this Wiggler. The Wiggler isn't that hard, but it is a long process just fighting him. 60, the pit and the pendulums. It's similar to the cage star, but you climb up a little more and carefully move around the swinging pendulums for your treat. 59. Secrets in the shallows and sky. Simply find the 5 secrets by doing things like moving some boulders or hitting blocks to make a star spawn in. Some of these secrets do require a couple tricky maneuvers to get to. 58. Red coins on the ship Afloat. These red coins make you check under these clams and aboard the ship, but that's about it. 57. Seek the 8 red coins. The reds are in generally easy places to find, besides the one behind the piano and under these tombstones. They're also all relatively close together, which makes this one straightforward. 56. Swingin in the breeze. There's not really a breeze, but you do make your way across swinging lifts and a few other platforms. There's fire to avoid at the end, and that's about it. 55. Vanish Cap Red Coins. These red coins can be found easily, but the ones near the end are scary since they're hard to get without falling and having to start over. 54. Pole jumping for red coins. You slowly jump from pole to pole to get the reds. It's extremely tedious, and a couple around the end can be tricky to nab. 53. Inside the ancient pyramid. You have to climb your way to the very top of the pyramid. There's tons of different obstacles, but if you're cautious, it's not too bad. 52. Pyramid Puzzle. It's basically the same thing, but you have to grab 5 specific coins, 3 of them on teeny tiny platforms, and they aren't fun to miss either, trust me. 51. Coins amassed in a maze. While these red coins are very close to each other, you have to be proficient with wall jumps and side flips since you'll need those skills to get through this. 50. Amazing emergency exit. Epic pun, Nintendo. You find an alcove in the maze and wall cling across these grids to reach the star. It feels like you're gonna fall, but you won't if you're not horrible. 49. Scale the mountain. The name says it all. Climb up this mountain and a star is up top. It's a fairly long climb, so brace yourself. 48. Big Boo's balcony. Climb up the haunted house and fight off the Boo. That's the easy part. Next is getting the star, which spawns on the roof, requiring you to traverse your way around that nonsense. 47. Red hot log rolling. Getting to the log isn't that bad. It's all about running across it. You feel like a hamster since it's stress-inducing to clear without touching the lava. 46. Whirl from the freezing pond. They aren't kidding when they say to whirl. You have to very precisely land on this spin drift and glide to the uncharted land to find a star. 45. 5 itty bitty secrets. Run around the tiny island to uncover the 5 secrets, which isn't the worst thing ever, but it's also fairly easy to fall in lots of places. 44. Elevator tour in the volcano. When you enter the volcano, just turn around and stand on this block. This is half the mission. The other half is climbing a couple poles and carefully jumping to the small platform with the star. 43. Hot-footed into the volcano. It's the same idea except you take the other route. This one takes longer and there's even more jumps and fire to worry about. 42. Rematch with Koopa the Quick. Koopa is slightly faster, but moving briskly makes this one a breeze. The bridge at the end is scary though since heavy gusts of wind try to blow you off. 41. Into the Igloo. By using the shell tucked away in Snowman's land, you'll enter the Igloo and find a Vanish Cap. This cap lets you get the star through the thin ice. 40. Mystery of the Monkey Cage. Climb up Tall Mountain again, only to find this stupid annoying monkey. Grab him by cornering him, and you'll get the star. 39. Find the 8 red coins. A few red coins are well hidden, and they're pretty spread out too. It takes time, but it's more than doable. 38. Express elevator. Hurry up! Selecting the lowest water level, you activate the elevator so you can jump down and climb back up. And you do have to hurry up, that's for sure. 37. Quick race through downtown. Grab the Vanish Cap and move to the other side of the town behind the cage to cop the star. 36. Shell shredding for red coins. Using the shell, most of these coins are simple, but you need to be wary of the 2 underneath the chill bully as they can be deadly. 35. Breathtaking View from bridge. By hitting this switch, a box appears so you can scrape by getting the star behind the waterfall. This jump is terrifying, even with the box's extra security. 34. Wiggler's Red Coins. All of these coins feel awkward to grab, and every platform is spaced wide enough or tall enough to make anybody really anxious. 33. Eye to Eye in the secret room. You have to grab a Vanish Cap and scurry above to go inside and destroy this eye. The timer is extremely strict, so you can't make any major errors without getting another cap. 32. Stand tall on the 4 pillars. The title speaks for itself. Carefully stand on the pillars to make the top of the pyramid erupt. Then inside, you fight these hands and punch their eyes to win. 31. Red coins on the floating aisle. The reds on the aisles and on top of the thwomp can be problematic, but besides that, you're Gucci. 30. Elevate for 8 red coins. I hope you like standing on elevators because that's how you get almost all these red coins, and falling makes this take even longer. 29. Tiny Huge Island 100 coins. When ground pounding the big Goombas, this stage has the most coins in it by a long shot, making hundreds a quick venture. 28. Big Boo's Haunt 100 coins. Similar to the Goombas, there's loads of boos filled with juicy blue coins that make this a relatively quick hundreds. 27, Whomp's Fortress 100 coins. There's tons of coins here, including the ones from the Piranha plants, blue coin switch, and even the mini thwomps. 26, Wing Cap Red Coins. This is almost the fastest red coin star, but if you miss any of them up above, you'll be forced to restart entirely. 25, Snowman's Land 100 coins. Plenty of coins hail here, but you have to go in the Igloo to get a good chunk of them and potentially leave to finish. 24, Bowser and the Fire Sea Red Coins. Quite a few reds are well hidden, like this one underneath this elevator and the one right next to the fire spewer. 23, Jolly Roger Bay 100 coins. While there's only 104 total coins, a majority of them aren't terribly challenging to nab. It does take some time though. 22, Bowser in the Sky Red Coins. While the reds are some of the most cryptic to find, they aren't all that challenging to get aside from maybe the first one you see. 21, Bowser in the Dark World Red Coins. Quite a few of these reds are in hard to reach areas, like this one at the very beginning or the last one on the narrow pathway. 20, Snowman's Big Head. Why this snowman hates Mario is beyond me, but you're forced to stand on the penguin's head to get across or he'll blow you off course and make you find your hat too. 19, Go to Town for Red Coins. I hope you like wall jumping, cause you're gonna do plenty of it to get these red coins in the town. 18, Frosty Slide for 8 red coins. A lot of these are either near a ledge or disguised into the level well. You'll be climbing up and down to get all these. 17, Cool Mountain 100 coins. And the 100 coins is more the same ordeal, but you're nabbing more coins. Plus, you'll have to take the slide down at least once. 16, Wet Dry World 100 coins. In some ways, the 100 coins is easier than the reds, but this takes longer and a lot of the coins aren't the easiest to reach. 15, Bob-Omb Battlefield 100 coins. I hope you like flying, because you'll be getting lots of coins in the air, which is always a pain. 14, Tall Mountain 100 coins. There's some coins on the slide, but the others are fairly spread out and take a while to get. 13, Lethal Lava Land 100 coins. You'll use a shell to ride around the lava and get most of these coins, but lose it at any point and this stage gets 10 times harder. 12, Time Jumps on Moving Bars. After climbing about halfway up Tick-Tock Clock, you have to traverse around these moving bars and grab the star. 11, Scary Shrooms Red Coins. 4 coins are on these small mushrooms, and the other 4 are on this awkwardly shaped wall you're forced to climb up. 10, Over the Rainbow Red Coins. Fly from cloud to cloud to get these coins, but bonk one time and you're sent all the way to the outside of the castle. 9, Free Flying for 8 red coins. Half the reds are in the air, and the other half are basically on the 4 corners of the level. These can be excruciating to collect. 8, Blast to the Lonely Mushroom. You talk to a Bob-Omb, teleport on the tiniest mushroom, then make what's essentially a blind cannon shot to the star or die trying. Good lord. 7, Dire Docks 100 coins. This level has barely enough coins and it's just not fun. But worse, if you miss too many blue coins, you'll be forced to try again. 6, Tricky Triangles. This switch makes some standable triangles and you have to climb up near perfectly or the triangles will reshape. Like look how close I got to losing. 5, Shifting Sandland 100 coins. Most coins are obnoxious to get here, and you're also forced to go into the pyramid to get some. This is not a fun one to play, believe me. 4, Tick-Tock Clock 100 coins. Lots of coins are in boxes and scattered around, but missing too many blue coins will put you in trouble. And we can't forget about how easy it is to just fall. 3, Hazy Maze Cave 100 coins. Missing too many coins makes this level dangerously harder, and these coins are even worse and more tedious to grab. 2, Stomp on the Thwomp. You climb to the very top of Tick-Tock Clock and have to stand on this thwomp to get a star. It's nothing short of a journey trekking up here. And 1 is Rainbow Ride 100 coins. So much can go wrong here. If you miss too many blue coins, you're out of luck. And this being the biggest level, it takes the longest time to get the coins here, and most of them are put in very risky spots. Oh man, was it tough to categorize every star in one video. It was also weird not applying basic speedrun tactics, but I felt it made the most sense to rank these with the intended methods. With that said though, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you all so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Until next time.